second in a row. Got to be excited about that.
Yeah, we all are. Everybody's pins and needles here at LCA. Just excited about the opportunity to go down to Columbus and play on a nice facility from what I hear from the league and try and do it again. The boys have worked hard. A lot of the players have been training since last December, going through the spring practices, summer workouts, passing camps, 2-a-days in the fall, and now here it is, the last two teams standing, trying to win a state title.
What's it been like this week in practices compared to the practice before the state championship game a year ago?
It's just preparation, getting the mental aspects of the game down, because physically both teams are going to be beat up. Nobody's 100% right now this time of year. So it's whoever can mentally control the game, control their emotions, go by and execute the game plans in all three phases is going to have the best opportunity to win.
Nick Snowden will be ready for you, quarterback?
Yeah, Nick's will be ready. He's been getting treatment around the clock with our trainers at Cab Medical, doing a great job for us. And icing, stemming, massaging, and he's a big part of what we do. So he's going to be ready to go. He can't miss this one. It's a senior year, last chance to win it, play for his high school, and he's looking forward to it.
Tell me about Jansen Brinkley from last week. He had a really good breakout ball game. That surprised you at all?
Yeah, Jansen's been working tremendous this year. It's amazing how the kid has matured both on and off the field. Behind Matt Light last year with the same jersey number, just learning from Matt. He's in my strength and conditioning class this year, so I pushed him in there, and he's just really matured well. He understands what we're doing offensively, defensively, and he knows where he fits in. He knows when we hand him the ball, he's got great speed, breakaway speed. So it's good to see it come full circle from a freshman just learning the game and now where he is today, being one of the top rushers in our league.
Went 80 yards on the first play from scrimmage?
First play of the game. We couldn't have blocked it any better. Offensive line did a great job. We couldn't have drawn it up any better to go 80 yards. It's a great way to start a football game.
All right, you've already played Covenant Christian Academy. They're just a few miles from here. What's it like to play the same team twice in 1 year?
It's tricky because they know us, we know them. A lot of the boys grew up playing football against each other, GFL, West Walton football, all that stuff. And it's just a matter of game planning and preparation. They're a very well coached bunch. Coach McCready does an outstanding job over there with his group. So it's going to come down to, we're both great teams. It's going to come down to the mistakes. Who makes the least mistakes wins the ball game, who executes better, who tackles better. The technique, final points of the game is going to determine the winner.
Well, you got to go all the way to Columbus for two teams that are 5 miles apart.
Yeah. It's a neutral site, but we all talk about it. We're 4.5 miles down the road, and we're going to drive 3 hours to go play in the football game. But it's a nice stadium. I heard Georgia and Auburn playing football games there in the years past, so it's a nice facility, similar to what the league does with renting out the Columbus State basketball arena. So it should be nice.
Why didn't you get to host this year?
Well, the league decided to be better suited for a neutral site, whether it be University of West Georgia, where they're trying to get hold of Kennesaw State, other different things, and they settled in Columbus, I think due to the partnership they have with the local county there.
All right, first time you played the Cougars, it was a close ball game. What do you remember about that one?
Well, I knew Tristan Klein, number 6, ran a bunch of yards. He's a tough, hard runner. They rushed us really good on the defensive side of the ball. I think they blitzed like 16 guys sometimes. It seems like they're just blitzing off the bus. So we're going to have to tackle them really well, and we're going to have to handle their pressure.
Talking about Coach Bob McCready, he's a former Marine and really big on discipline. And you talked about mistakes. You're going to really have to hold them to a minimum.
Absolutely, yes. The team that creates the least amount of mistakes in this ball game is going to win the ball game, because turnovers, when you have two tightly bunched teams and they're equally talented skill-wise, it just comes down to execution and who's going to execute best, who's going to take care of the football, protect the football for 48 minutes, and who's going to just do the finer technique things to carry you to the championship.
What do you concern most? You talked about Tristan Klein and his talent. What concerns you most about CCA?
They're just a hard-playing bunch. Coach McCready, you mentioned his military background. They come off the bus lined up. It seems like they're marching troops ready to come at you. They're going to play for 48 minutes. There's no quitting the Cougars at all. So we're going to have to match their effort. We're going to have to match their effort for 48 minutes, take care of the football, tackle well, and just just go out and execute our offensive plan and defensive plan and special team plan, in order to win.
Has your team maybe played a little bit better than you thought they were, or did you expect to be where you are?
Well, we work hard. The kids set goals. We set goals as a staff, and we went to Rocky on our preseason retreat and said, hey, what do you guys want to do? What do you guys want to accomplish? And they said to a man, to a boy on the team, they want to be back-to-back state championships. And I said, well, it's going to take X, Y, and Z, working hard in the weight room, training, coming to practice every day, not missing, keeping each other accountable, taking care of business in the classroom. And they've done that. So they've done the hard part. Now it's going out and having a little fun on Saturday, and hoping to bring that title home.
Let's talk about some of the seniors that we played in their last ball game this week.
Yeah, Nick, Tyler, Johnny, Diego, Mariner, those guys have been the backbone of our system here for, they played with me when they were in 8th grade, 7th grade. So they've come up through the rough times, and they've seen the cream and rise to the top. So I'm excited for them. It's going to be sad to see them go, but what a better way to end their senior year like the bunch did last year, ending their last game as a Loganville Christian Academy Lions with the state title.
You're building up quite a resume if you win back-to-back state championships. What keeps you at LCA?
Well, I just love the ministry here. I love the kids. My kids are in school here. I love, the boys. I just love what we got going on here. We grew the school by 110 kids this year in this economy. Replaced a graduating class of 51 students. So it's amazing how God just continues to bring the right folks here to LCA for us to minister to. And I like that aspect of our environment. We just hope to continue going. It's been great. Our facility is outstanding. Being in the barn now and being able to train and lift and compete at a higher level is all goals that we have in front of us.
They call this place a barn. If you can look around, that looks much like a barn in here. It's a really nice facility, and you got to have people to support the program.
Yeah, we love our sponsors. Papa John's, one of our sponsors here, does a great job with our student athletes, keeping us well fed and just sponsoring everything we do around here, along with all the other sponsors that are on our website. Without great sponsors, great people, great parents buying into what we're doing here within the athletic department, it's awesome. It makes things run a lot smoother, and you can accomplish a lot of great things.
I know you don't want to look past Saturday night, but some big things happening for LCA athletics. Going to be changing leagues next year.
Yes, sir. Yeah, all our sports will be in the GISA. Football is the only sport that's not in the GISA right now, and I feel like we're at a place where we're growing the program. We still have some ways to go, but we're growing the program in a mindset that we're going to tackle a new league, new experiences, new partnerships, and new rivals within that league, and we're excited about that. The varsity boys basketball team, stepped into East last year, and right off the bat, they won a state championship with a bunch of great players, great coaches leading the way. So, not saying we're going to do that our first year in, but we're going to go up there and compete. Definitely compete for that.
All right, good luck on Saturday night. Let's bring back the second in a row, and we'll worry about the GISA next year.
That's right.
Okay. Again, Monroe area is going to be playing on Friday night, and hopefully things will work out that the Purple Hurricanes beat Banneker on Friday, and we'll be talking to Matt Flick at the same time next week, and we imagine it'll be Monroe area and Carrollton in the quarterfinals next week, but we'll worry about that then. And this has been Andre King, head coach at LCA. We'll see you next time.